Hello everyone, today we are talking more Game of Thrones and I'm going to explain what happened to old Valyria. For nearly 5,000 years, the Valyrian freehold had remained the dominant power in the continent of Essos. They ruled most of Essos, from Pentos to Meereen, consisting about half of the known world. However, one fateful day 400 years ago, a cataclysm happened, which became known as the Doom. It laid waste to the Valyrian capital, its people, and the surrounding lands, and the entire region was racked by corresponding earthquakes. The Valyrian peninsula was shattered, and the ocean came sweeping in, becoming the area known as the Smoking Sea.
They held each other close, then turned their backs upon the end. The hills that split asunder, and the black that ate the skies. The flames that shot so high and hot that even dragons burned would never be the final sights that fell upon their eyes. A fly upon a wall, the waves, the sea wind, whipped and churned.
A city of 1,000 years, and all that men had learned. The Doom consumed it all alike, and neither of them turned.
I would clap.
Sailors tend to stay away from this area due to the belief that demons haunt it. Of the mighty families of the Dragon Lords who ruled the freehold, only one survived, House Targaryen, which had established on Dragonstone years before the Doom. Most importantly, the Targaryens on Dragonstone possessed the only Valyrian dragons that survived the Doom, the only remaining dragons in the world. Currently, the only occupants of Valyria that we know of are the Stone Men, but there has been people who have traveled to the city after the Doom. Jorah Mormont and Tyrion Lannister traveled through Valyria, and you saw what happened to them. Tyrion's uncle Garyon Lannister went on a quest to Old Valyria to look for his family's ancestral sword Brightroar and other treasures. He was never heard from again. Euron Greyjoy has also claimed to have traveled to Old Valyria, where he has also claimed to have found a horn that can control dragons. What else is on Old Valyria? Well, that's left to speculation. There could be a mass amount of wealth there, probably some sort of spells or sorcery, and maybe even the secret on how to make Valyrian steel. So what do you think? Is there something else that could be on Valyria, or is it just full of stone men? Leave it down in the comments below, and if you want more Game of Thrones content, please subscribe, and as always, have an awesome day.